get started, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Hey guys, what's going on? It's Siebel 2.0, and earlier today I uploaded my live reaction to the Gears of War 5 trailer released at E3 earlier today. And there was a couple different things I noticed in the trailer that I want to go back through and take another look at and kind of talk about, maybe throw out some theories of mine that I have as we go through here. So let's go ahead and get going. Okay, so the first thing I want to talk about is right here at the very beginning of the trailer. Kate comes outside and notices somebody laying dead on the ground with Del around him, and Kate comes running down, all upset. And my thinking is the only person that we know of that she has like any kind of family connection with anymore since her mother died would be Oscar. And as far as we know, that's the only person that I can think of that she would be that upset about, that distraught about losing somebody. I mean, maybe it's going to be somebody else that we just haven't met yet, that she's grown close to in between the time of Gears 5 or Gears 4 and Gears 5, because there's going to be some bit of a time difference in here, obviously. But I think that's who it's going to be. I think Oscar is going to be the one that's dead. So let's keep going. Okay, another thing I want to point out here that I found that it feels to me that's pretty obvious is the fact that there seems to be a lot of distance now between JD, Kate, and Del. As we find out here in a minute, you know, JD has been promoted to captain, and at least Kate is only a corporal. She joined the COG Army. Del is probably, obviously, a lower rank than JD would be my guess. And that seems, I don't know if it's just because they're not around each other as much anymore or what have you, but it definitely seems to have created some sort of distance between the three of them. And then from another thing I noticed, when Kate shows off the Locust Medallion that she got from Reyna at the end of Gears 4, I'm pretty sure this is the first time any of them, JD, Del, or Marcus, had noticed what that symbol was. Because even a little bit later, JD tells Del that it is a Locust symbol. So this is a little bit more discovery on their end for some of her backstory, her family history. Okay, and then in this scene here, I see there's something wrong. I noticed earlier with JD's arm. It's kind of reddish. It's got some kind of device over top of it, and he becomes in pain right here. And he hits this button, and it relieves the pain or relieves the pressure, whatever it is. I'm thinking maybe, as we see later on in the trailer, that the Swarm have somehow infected the DBs, the DB robots it looks like. I'm wondering if maybe he's not infected somehow within his arm, and this device like keeps the infection at bay, or maybe just slows it down. I don't know. But that's another thing I noticed. I think JD is somehow infected with whatever the Swarm is infecting the DBs with. Alright, and this big guy here, he's got to be sort of like one of the Sion generals or something would be my guess. Because he is obviously not going to be, I wouldn't think he would just be like a common enemy, like one of the Sion elites or whatever that we see most regular. He would probably be like the Sion elite that kidnapped Reyna in Gears 4. He plays a little bit bigger role than most of the other characters. But he definitely looks badass. I would not want to run into him and do a dark alley. And then we've got some new weapons here too. She's firing some sort of automatic that I don't know if it's, I said nail gun originally in my live reaction, because I know they took a lot of construction weapons like the buzzkill and the drop shot and converted them into regular weapons for fighting. So I'm wondering if maybe this was some sort of nail gun, but it's definitely some new weapon, some new sort of automatic. And then also the big like battle axes that the other dude was carrying. You see in the before that you're able to get to use those. So, and then we got this guy here. He was obviously one of the DBs. He's got the tri-shot up here, but he's been infected with like the Swarm disease or whatever it is, and it's like kind of taken over the robot aspect and transformed almost into like a living organism here. And we see some more of them a little bit later that Kate fights off as well. And here's a few more of them in this scene right here. She gets a whole bunch of them that come after her. They're all DBs at one point in time, but they're not, I mean, obviously they got the Swarm with the infection affecting the robots or whatever. I don't know if they were parts that they crawled into and kind of infected them and was able to get them back up and moving again. But she runs into quite a few of them right here, and this is a pretty cool. Okay, and then right here at the very end of the trailer, we've got Kate. She's got a snub pistol pointed at Dell. Not exactly sure what's going on here. Obviously, Kate's dealing with some stuff. She's seeing things, she's hearing things, and she's, a little paranoid, I guess, would be the best way to say it. She wants to know why Dell is there. I'm guessing she probably thinks JD sent Dell to keep an eye on her so that she doesn't, turn and go against them or whatever. That he's there is kind of like a fail-safe. If she starts turning, he's going to kill her. I think that's what she's thinking in her head. But Dell is there genuinely for her. So guys, that is all. I just wanted to show you off a few things that I noticed, different little things that maybe other people didn't catch that I did. I'm sure most of you guys probably already caught it, knowing you guys being gearheads and you nitpick every little thing. So I'm sure you guys caught it all. But those are just, like I said, some of the things I noticed, some of my theories. What do you guys think? Do you have any input? Maybe something I missed? I don't know. Let me know. But before I take off, I want to say thank you for my Gears of War 5 live reaction video that I posted up earlier today. It's got quite a few views on it already. It's my most viewed video that I've had on my channel, even with my other channels. Over 1,000 views. So thank you guys. I appreciate it, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.